Hello and welcome to the Thunder Crash Coms playthrough of Sonic Adventure 2. I'm Jeff.
I'm Tyler,
And I'm Boblax.
And,
also known as Josh.
Yeah.
Now, how do you guys feel about this game? Like, good,
I
bad?
think you know my opinions of this game. I don't really like it too much.
I think
I'll express that while we go onward through the playthrough.
I think it's, I would say, pretty good. And I like other 3D games better, but this has still got some good bits in it.
Yeah. I really like this game, mainly just for nostalgia reasons, so, it's my favorite Sonic game that I've played so far, so.
Now, this is the PSN version of the game.
Yeah, I got that when the intro screen was widescreen.
That's another thing too you'll notice, is that some of the footage has been made widescreen, but some isn't.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how they did that.
I think it looks better that way though, so for a reason that it doesn't look like the quality's crap.
Yeah, I guess they didn't want to stretch out the footage, or they couldn't redo some of the footage.
Yeah. I was kind of disappointed how this was just like, the HD remake was just like a retexture instead of, like what they're doing with Wind Waker HD, but, yeah.
Oh, definitely. In fact, it's not even a remake, it's a port. But
Yeah, pretty much. It's just a port.
They
were just advertising it like that. So.
This was the Xbox 360 version was the first version I played, by the way. So
Really?
I was a bit late to play through this game all the way through. This wasn't how I first played the game. I first played the game at my cousin's, but my first whole playthrough of this game was not too long ago.
And I show off
Wow.
the feature where you can have a character theme as sort of the options background.
Yeah, and you can unlock some of them by doing various things in the Chow Garden.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Or, yeah.
Yeah, you can have the president's secretary as a theme.
Oh, yeah, I have that. I made sure to unlock that.
Yeah, that memorable and well-loved character.
Yeah.
Now compare this to the opening of Sonic Adventure 1, where Sonic was just lying on a beach. In this one, he just jumps into action.
Yeah.
Well, Sonic Adventure 1 didn't start with him on the beach. He started on a rooftop, actually.
Oh,
but this
yes,
is more epic.
You're completely
Yeah.
right. I forgot about the Chaos Zero fight for some reason.
I do lots of the times too, actually.
Yeah,
Now-
it's not very memorable.
Now, where did he pull this snowboard from?
He ripped it off the plane. I mean, the helicopter.
But there was no rip on it. Whatever.
Yeah.
He's putting
Well-
it to Google Earth.
And how did he even rip it off? He's a hedgehog.
Yeah, he's not, like, a werehog yet.
Yet.
Yet. It's a very sad and unfortunate disease that...
And here's one of the best levels of the game.
Oh, I was going to say it's the best. In fact,
There's some levels I like better than this.
I
mostly
prefer
just
Final
like
Rush.
Sonic, levels and Shadow.
obviously
Yeah.
based off San Francisco, which is the headquarters of Sega of America. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
now I believe I get an A rank for this level here, which is the first time I've actually A ranked this
Really?
stage. Yeah.
It took a really long time for me to ever A rank this level, and I don't necessarily care about A ranks, so yeah.
Mission 3 in this level took me forever to A rank.
Is
No,
that
it wasn't.
the
It
one?
was Mission 4 actually. It was a timed one.
Oh, okay.
4. Mission 3's easy.
And here we have the grinding.
It's the Chow one, right?
Yeah, Mission 3's are Chow. Mission 2 is 100 coins. Mission 4 is timed, and Mission 5 is hard mode.
All right.
Yeah.
I was about to say that in this game we now have grinding, which is actually really fun in this game. I remember it being sort of awkward in Sonic Heroes. And from Unleashed
Yeah,
onwards, it's sort of automated grinding.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah,
Well,
kind of how they
they're going forward the whole time, or you're holding down the boost button.
Yeah, well, at least it works.
Yeah.
I think they simplified it a bit better in a way, like you just hit left to switch to the other rail, instead of having to hold left and press A.
Oh yeah.
'Cause that was the reason why it didn't work so well in Sonic Heroes.
Yeah. Actually, I didn't find out you could do that until very recently. When I was a kid, I always just jumped from rail to rail manually.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
How often did that work for you? Jumping from rail to rail.
I got pretty good at it. It wasn't too hard.
You had to get used to it, though.
Yeah, but it was so long ago, I don't even remember the process of getting used to it, so...
If you jump off there, I think you go a bit faster, but not too fast.
Yeah, and if you have the bounce bracelet, you can go down really fast.
And speaking of which, there is an item here called the Magic Gloves, which I can't get. Obviously, I need the bounce bracelet, but I'm just pointing out it's in this level.
I don't think I ever actually got the bounce bracelet, the magic gloves.
Yeah.
I just never found a use for them.
Yeah, they're very useless. A lot of the items are.
hmm
They just want to put an item in every level, so...
I didn't know there was an item in every level, but maybe
There
I'll
is.
have to go back for them. Or not.
Yeah, most of the ones in the first levels are inaccessible without other power-ups, so...
Hmm.
Yeah.
And here's the truck section, the gun truck.
Yes, so famous it will return again in Sonic Generations.
With chainsaws.
Yeah. Although I think the version in Sonic Generations goes on a bit too long.
Oh yeah,
It-
it
Yeah.
comes back with a vengeance though in Sonic Generations.
And I think we see Big here.
Yeah, he just
There he is.
yeah.
Yeah. For whatever reason, in the Adventure 2 Battle version, they took out Big in the levels.
Yeah,
They
and
only put him in the cutscenes, so...
yeah, unfortunately he returns in this version.
hmm
Yeah. It's weird. I don't even know why they removed him, to be honest.
I'm not sure either.
It might be with how small the GameCube disc is that it can't hold as much space. And I think that this is a port of the that battle version, rather than the Dreamcast version.
I would say so for the most part.
Mhm.
Yeah, besides that big thing, yeah.
They probably put him back in because they had more space.
Yeah. But I doubt Big would take up that much space on a disc, like...
Oh, probably not, but oh well.
I hope you like this boss because we'll be seeing him 2 more times.
Yeah.
2 more? I thought it was only 1 more with Shadow.
And Rouge.
Rouge? Oh,
Yeah, the flying dog. Which, it's slightly different, but it's pretty much the same thing.
yeah.
Now I do show off the sort of quicker way you defeat this guy, and that's to stand on the box instead of waiting for him to land.
hmm
Yeah.
This mech thing does return in Shadow the Hedgehog the game. It's like a regular enemy in the levels.
Oh yeah, and I think the health bar, I think it has the exact same amount of hits.
Bruh. I didn't know that, since I don't own Shadow the Hedgehog.
You're lucky.
You're not missing much.
No.
Well, the funny thing is, it's kind of a sequel to this game.
Yeah. Although the moon's bigger and has no and is not broken in half.
Well, I guess Eggman had to repair it for community service or something.
And here
And
we are. Yeah.
oh no, never mind. That's not it yet.
I was going to point out this is the introduction of Shadow, one of the most popular characters in the series,
hmm
Yep.
and quite divisive. There are people who like him and really dislike him.
Yeah. Although he was supposed to disappear after this game, fans really wanted him back, so they put him in Heroes.
And then the Hedgehog was born, the game. Mhm.
hmm
Although I noticed he hasn't. It doesn't look like he's going to appear in Sonic Lost World. Which I guess it does make sense in a way because he would look sort of out of place in that super cartoony world.
hmm
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder how they're gonna implement Knuckles and Amy still in the story, though.
I guess
Yeah,
it'll just be random or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't think of a reason why they would be there. Is the Master
No.
Emerald involved, or?
Well, Knuckles, the past few games of Knuckles have been nothing has been involved with the Master Emerald. They just kind of forgot about that.
Yeah.
After this game, nothing is mentioned of the Master Emerald. I think, other than like Sonic X.
Mm-mm. You're
Well-
actually right. I didn't think of that ever before, but
I was gonna point out Sonic Chronicles, but yeah, it's just that one spin-off game.
Yeah, I don't think people really care about Sonic Chronicles though.
yeah.
Including
Also-
the developers.
Oh yeah. Another thing is the symbol on Knuckles is belly, I guess. It was supposed to be originally a Nike symbol.
Really?
Yeah. From an early thing in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, they had something they were going to do with Nike, but then they canceled that.
I'm glad that got cancelled because that would really like date Knuckles.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looked really weird too.
Well, if that were to happen, they'd probably change Knuckles' design in the end, anyways. But yeah, Knuckles, you can fly, you know, right?
And coming
No,
up
he.
next, now we have a treasure hunting level, which they can either be really short or really long, depending how lucky you get.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but they're usually not like over 10 minutes.
I'd have to say you're lying there. I was in Meteor Herd for at least 20 minutes my first time playing through this game.
Really? Not
Yeah.
that hard.
Well, the big space levels can actually be quite tricky.
They're too big, I think. And if you run out of hints and you don't understand any of the hints, then it gets pretty bad.
Yeah, especially Mad Space. That's like the worst treasure hunting level.
Hmm.
Cause like blues are backwards,
Yeah.
and then gravity on all these planets and stuff.
One thing about this game, they took out that the radar senses every single Master Emerald piece at the same time. It only senses one at a time, which is really dumb.
That I love that feature in the original, but it's just kind of weird.
I don't
Especially when you find an emerald that's like it's like you find a third emerald, but you only have the first emerald. It's like there's an emerald right there. Why aren't you reacting to it?
Yeah. That's probably one of the reasons why these take such a long time too, because they make you go for one at a time rather than every single one at once.
Yeah, I think it cut like at least 50% of walking around, especially like in the big space levels, because you're like, oh, I'm near one, even though I didn't have a hint to it.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of backtracking in those levels, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you could like pass an emerald that you don't even know it's there because the radar doesn't detect it, and then you later you find out it was in the place you just were. So, yeah, it's a lot of backtrack.
Now,
Also, water.
now, what's odd about this game, I guess, is the fact that this plane, well, in the manual it's called the Cyclone, but if you look on the side of it, you might see the words Tornado 3. And actually, when you play the game, it's in some cutscenes. I mean, in-game dialogue when you're fighting the character. Sometimes he does call it the Cyclone, and sometimes he does call it the Tornado. In fact, I think he's about to call it the Tornado now.
Oh yeah.
Great dialogue.
Yeah, tornado. What?
Oh yeah, and when you fight Tails as Eggman in the second fight, he does sometimes say, "Feel the power of the Cyclone."
Mm-hmm.
So Tornado 3, Cyclone, whatever.
Yeah, I prefer the tornado though.
I don't think anyone's ever called it the Cyclone.
Yeah.
I did, because that's what it said in the manual.
Oh, but who reads the manual?
Yeah, who? Especially manuals these days. It's just like a page black and white thing about how the controls work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's already in-game instructions.
Well, I've
Also, Boblax, how is going from playing through Sonic 06 and seeing this now?
Sonic. It makes me feel like Sonic 06 and this game have like the exact same graphics, despite them being on completely different generations of console. Except for like a couple things, like maybe I don't know. Maybe a couple things look better, but yeah, it's mostly the same. Except I can
a couple things
definitely
look better
say-
on this game.
I can definitely say that the people models and stuff look better on this game. The models of the characters in general. The Solian residents, the Soliana, their faces are just
Some of
so
them look
bad.
like they have like their eyes dried out.
yeah.
Or at least the
they're just
guards do.
so- Yeah, they're all just so like generic.